Oh, hey, didn't see you there. My name's Gus. Today, I'm going to be showing you all how to make shrimp tempura sushi. Come with me. I'm glad to see that nobody got lost. We're going to get started by preparing our sushi rice. And to do that, we're going to use 2 cups of short grain rice that we're going to be putting in our Instant Pot. To prepare the rice, we're going to have to clean it first. And to do that, we're going to have to add water and rinse it out. Once you have enough water in the bowl, you're going to run your hands through it, and you're just going to clean it by doing this. After washing the rice out for about 30 seconds, you're just going to go ahead and drain the water out very carefully by doing this. Look at all that nasty, cloudy water coming out. And then you're going to go ahead and repeat. You thoroughly wash and drain the rice at least 3 times. You want to add water back into the rice pot until it covers the rice until about 1/3 of the way up to your pinky. Once we have our rice prepared, we're going to walk it over to the Instant Pot. We're just going to put the lid on, hit rice, and hit start. While the rice is cooking, we can prepare the rest of our ingredients and start with the shrimp. Usually, I catch my own shrimp in the Pacific Ocean fresh, but today we're working with some frozen raw shrimp from Wegmans. So, once you've dried your fish and defrosted them, you can peel them and then do this technique right here that I like to do. And this opens the shrimp up a lot more. Notice how it becomes a lot more flat versus this shrimp. So we're gonna do that to the rest of the shrimp and we'll get back to you. Once all the shrimp has been cut and laid out flat, we're gonna prepare our tempura batter. We're gonna take 2/3 cup of tempura batter, and we're gonna take 1/3 cup of water. And then we're gonna mix that together. Whisk the batter until it's formed a consistency about as thick as this. And then we can go over here and pour about 1 inch deep of vegetable oil. And turn the stove on to about medium heat until the oil reaches 350. While the oil is heating up, we're going to prepare the ingredients needed to make the rest of the sushi rice. We're going to use 4 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. We're going to add all these ingredients together, mix it, and heat it in the microwave for 20 seconds. While the oil is heating up, we're going to prepare our avocado. I like to use a big knife to prepare the avocado. Start by making a cut down the middle and rolling it all the way around until you've made a roughly even cut around. The easiest way to de-pit it is to chop it in the middle, twist it out. Once you've cut the avocado in half, you can take a spoon here and just run it down the center of it, and that'll allow you to take all the avocado out in one piece. And then you can just start thinly slicing it. I want to make nice long cuts because these are going to go in the center and on top of the sushi roll. Now that we have the oil heated up, we're going to add our shrimps into the tempura batter, and we're going to start with 2 at a time just so we can get an even cook and the tempura batter doesn't spread on everything. So you could just go ahead and take the fork like this, lay it in nicely into the batter, take the other shrimp, and start cooking that one as well. These are only going to take 3 minutes to cook. After about 1.5 minutes, we're going to flip the shrimp over so we can get the other side evenly cooked. After 3 minutes, our shrimps are done cooking, so we're just going to remove them from the oil and remove some excess grease like this. And we're going to set them on a napkin on a plate so they can dry. After preparing our rice vinegar, sugar, and salt mixture, we're going to add it to the cooked rice that we separated into a different bowl and mix it around until it's incorporated all throughout. The first thing we're going to do is cut the sheet of nori in half long ways like this, and this is going to allow us to use 2 rolls of seaweed instead of 1 from the same piece of nori. We're just going to use 1 sheet for now So we're gonna put that aside, and we're gonna keep this piece of nori rough side up. And then what we're going to do is add this Pam oil, because rice is very sticky once you've added the sugar and the rice vinegar and the salt. That's because the sushi rice is supposed to be sticky. So what we're gonna do is use the Pam to degrease our hands here, and that'll allow us to spread the sushi rice much easier. So we're just gonna grab a small handful like so, and grab another small handful like so, until we fully cover the sheet of nori with rice with an even layer, just like this. Now that we have an even layer of rice spread on our piece of nori, we're going to take our furikake seasoning and sprinkle it all over the back of this rice here like this, so we get an even layer. And then we're gonna flip our roll over like so, and we're gonna begin to fill the roll with 2 pieces of shrimp like this. And then we're gonna add our avocado. We're gonna take 2 slices, at least maybe a third one actually. Now that we're ready to roll, we're just gonna bring these back here, and we're gonna grab it, tuck it over like this until you've rolled it all the way over. Bring it back, give it a nice squeeze. And now we have our roll. So we're going to take some more pieces of avocado and just add them to the top of our roll, so we form an even layer across the entire roll. Just gonna add extra flavor. It's gonna make it look really pretty. Now that our roll is fully prepared, we're gonna take our knife and just cut in half one time. And we're gonna put the rolls side by side here and cut it into pieces. This is much easier to do with a piece of bamboo that's meant for rolling sushi and a saran wrap, so that the avocado can get nice and pressed down, but we're working with what we got here. So now we're gonna cut the other side into 4 pieces. And once this has been done, our roll is fully prepared and we can plate it just like so. And this is your complete shrimp tempura roll with avocado. As you can see, it is nice and rolled, and this may be enjoyed with a side of soy sauce if you wish to dip it. Thank you for watching my video on how to make shrimp tempura.